My name is Habiba Boru, and I came to United States in April of 2000. I'm originally from Ethiopia, but I came here from Kenya, refugee camp in Kenya. Oh boy, my experiences in a refugee camp was really, really tough. Um, as a young girl, when I came to the refugee camp, I was about 4, and we just, ran away from our home country because of a war. And we were just relocated by the United Nations in a refugee camp, Kakuma. And at this time when we came over there, we were separated. All my family was separated. Like me, my mother, and my father. It was just the 3 of us. I have other siblings. I have 5 siblings older than me that were left behind during that tough time. So they were with my grandmother. They ran different direction, and I ran different direction. And my parents were just able to grab me and run for safety. So when we came into the refugee camp, it was very tough, to adjust on, because when we first came, we were the first refugees who were resettled in Kakuma refugee camp, which was in 1992. It was us and the Lost Boys from Sudan. And at this time when we first came there, there was nothing. It was just like trees everywhere. You know what I mean? You will see like snakes in the bushes. You will see poisonous scorpions and spiders everywhere. So when we first came, what they did was they cut down the trees. The United Nations just gave everybody a tent, to sleep in. So not knowing, but when this poisonous animal or, stuff is going to come inside and somebody get bitten. So it was really, really tough being in that type of situation. We didn't have water, and if there was water, you have to get in line to, it's like first come, first serve. And if that water runs out, then you don't get water. You have to wait until the next day or the following day, or to travel a long distance to go find water. They provided us with a ration food for survival, basically. But for you to go and get this ration, it was a struggle itself, because you have to be in line. There's like thousands of refugees over there, and they call them by groups, but there are so many people from different culture, from different ethnicity, and people get up in the morning sometime at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to get in line so they can get in first and get their ration. Because if you come later and then you have to wait until your group is called again next week or so. So it's a very tough situation to be in a refugee camp. I'm currently a job developer here. I help clients or my fellow refugees help them find a job, and connect them to the community too sometimes. I can relate to them. I know their struggles. I know what makes them happy. I know what they need, because I have to empathize. I've been, in the same shoes. I personally speak 5 different languages. So when they come, I'm able to communicate with anybody who speaks that 5 language. And if not, there's somebody else on the side that's always there that, they have an extra language under their sleeve. So working with them, sharing stories, laughter. Sometimes we'll sit down and just talk about the things that everybody has been through, and that just it brings out, it's really nice working with them, and I can't change it for nothing.